Well, hello, live video. If you saw one a minute ago, I had technical difficulties and I had to do it again. So tonight's live video, much earlier than our normal 7 p.m. I apologize, but I had something I need to take care of, so I thought I'd stay behind after we shut today and do this video for you. I'm actually going to do a project tonight rather than a technique, although it's a bit of both. It's how to do something on your overlocker, and it is, as I am proud to boast, probably the world's fastest sewing project. We are going to make this really cool foot control bag, so you can keep your overlocker foot control in it on your overlocker, and I reckon, boom, 7 minutes from start to finish, it'll be done. Although I might chit chat a bit and blow that out a little bit, but let's see how we go. So what you will need for this project is you will need a fat quarter. And if you don't know what a fat quarter is, don't feel bad. It's one of those things, it's a phrase that's been kicked around for a long time. It's a half a meter of fabric that's then cut in half crossways to give you a approximately 50 centimeter or 50 centimeter square of fabric. Traditionally, it's 50 by 45 centimeters because fat quarters came from America and they're done in yardage. So really, 50 centimeter, 50 centimeter square is what a fat quarter is. You'll need one of those. You will need a bit of mask making elastic, which we have tons and tons and tons of mask elastics here, and I thought let's repurpose those into something else. The thing about mask elastic, it's really strong, so we're going to use that today to keep the bag sealed up. Oh, did I just lose the bit there? No, there it is. You'll need a pair of chompers, some scissors, and maybe some pins. All right, so let's go. I'm not going to say time me, because I might blow out, but I anticipate 7 minutes from start to finish. Oh, you'll need an overlocker too, so I'm sewing on my Dukey overlocker today. All right, so let's get started. First things first, get your fat quarter and iron it. Pretend I ironed it because I didn't, so we're going to just assume that it's ironed, get all the wrinkles out. You're going to fold your fat quarter in half, like so, and then we are going to straight up just overlock down the side. So we're going to overlock down here, and even though this is a fold, for the purpose of today we're going to overlock down this side as well, because you may not always have a fat quarter. You might get this out of a full 1/4 of width of fabric. All right, let's bring that overlock across delicately, and let's get sewing. You ready? All right, now me and this camera stand, honestly. All right, let's do it. Foot control, fat quarter, and I am going to chop a bit off as I go because this fat quarter is a little bit uneven down one end, so I'm going to cut off the bit of excess up here to keep it square. Ready? All right, go. And if I had ironed this, I'd probably do it in 6 minutes, so preparation is key. Down we go. Now, why I love using an overlocker for this sort of thing is your overlocker, this one stitches at like something crazy, like maybe 1,500 stitches per minute, so it's real fast. That's one edge done. Oh, the camera again. I cannot stop doing that. Second side seam, I'm going to cut off about 1/4 inch again. In we go. I'm cutting off the fold this time. With your overlocker, you always want to cut something off, even if it's just a little hair. You should always be shaving off a bit of fabric on your overlocker. Round we go. Chop. So that's the side seams done. Push your overlocker out of the way. Fold this dearly in half. And then we're going to get our scissors. And we're going to cut a curve. So from the fold out and just curve it up like that. Sorry, honey, I'm on the video. There we go. Done. All right, around like this. And then step 2, we're going to continue on around this curve. So to continue on around the curve, marker's red. To continue on around the curve, we're going to start about here. So we're going to lift this up and off we go. Around the curve. Just shaving off a little bit as we go. Around the curve. There we go. And chop it. So now this is where we're at. We have made 1/2 of the foot control bag. Nice curvy bottom. See these little dealios here? We're just going to trim them off. We could probably do that a bit tidier if we were making something that was like going to get turned inside out and inspected by your mum, but otherwise a nice rounded edge like that will do the job. Okay, so next, we're going to go ahead and take the ear protector thing off the mask elastic. It seems like only yesterday we were all making masks, right? Crazy. All right, so now we're going to go here and here and see how my end is a little bit uneven. I'm going to fold that in half like so, and just go ahead and square that off. So rotary cutter if you want to be a little more pedantic, but we're all about speed today. So now that is nice and square right across there. Okay, so I'm going to slow down a little bit and explain what we're going to do next. So from here, we're going to turn this back down on itself, and we want to give ourselves a good, I reckon, 4 inches to do it. Like that. Cool. Turn it back on itself. Turn it back on itself. Make sure it's nicely spread out. And then this bit that we've turned on itself, we're going to tuck back down the inside of the bag. So holding it here and pinching it, we fold that back into the bag. So see, we're tucking it back in, and then same. Actually, I might just put a pin here just for the purpose of the video so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put a pin here and put a pin here like so. There. And now we're going to turn that back down inside the bag. So tuck that in there. Oh, I've reached myself with the pin. Hey, Dave. So now, do you see what we've done there? So if I hold this up to the camera, you can see that a bit better. See how this edge is now going to line up with the fold over that we've just done. See? Like that. And like that. So you'll notice I've got that sticking out a little tiny bit. That's because we want to make sure we cut everything off. So I've left like a little raw edge so we can trim it off with a knife as we go. And making sure those pins aren't going to be anywhere near where I'm sewing. I'm unpinning and then just repinning. And see, I'm leaving about a distance of 1 inch from the edge. So there's no chance my overlocker blades will hit it. And then over on this side, flip it and pin it. And now we're going to go ahead and overlock around there. But we want to take a second and make sure we put our elastic in. So our elastic is going to go in under this pin here. I might just unpin it so you can see what I'm doing. Let's fold that up. And we're going to put the elastic in here like so. You see I'm putting it in. Can you see there where the fold is? Fold that back over. And I'm just going to pin that elastic into place. All right, so that pin is going to hold it all together. Groovy? All right, so now back to the overlocker. Has it been 7 minutes? I'm sure it's just shy of it. And then we're going to go ahead and stitch right around here. And foot goes up. I'm going to lift the needles up. So turning the flywheel towards you, always towards you. I'm going to slide this in so it goes under the needles, and I've got just a little bit of it overlapping on the knife so it will cut away. Put that down, and then making sure I cut about 1/4 inch off as I go. I'm going to go right around the outside. I'm catching everything, the fold and the edge, all in one go. So around we go. Whoosh. Whoo. Take my time. Not really, because I'm going so fast like the lightning. Whoo. So I'm making sure I'm cutting everything, some of that raw edge, some of the fold, making sure I'm not cutting the pins in my excitement. And then there we go. And then back to the start. And then turn it sideways and then just chain it off out the back. I'm going to cut it. And now if we undo these pins, this is like a crazy reveal. If we undo these pins here, you can see we've sewn right around the edge and we've gotten everything in that edge. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn that out. Oh, I should trim that off in case Mum's watching. There we go, trim that off. And now when we turn this back out, we have in, goodness knows, in a moment of time, we have just made a really cool bag for which you can keep, or in which you can keep your foot control, or make it bigger, make a Santa sack, make it smaller, and make like a jewelry satchel. But that took just a moment, and that's on your overlocker. We didn't have to get the sewing machine out once. It's got elastic in it. That's really cool. I love that. So that appeases my guilt for not being able to do a video at 7 o'clock tonight. Very quick one. I apologize for the fleeting nature of it, but I hope that you really enjoyed it. And give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it if you have someone else you thought might like it. And if you're looking for projects for Christmas presents for your secret Santa, then you might find this guy is perfect. Alrighty peeps, I'm out of here. I will see you next week, and I think stitch break with Cheryl next week is the plan. Thanks for watching, Lorelle. Thanks, everyone. Bye. I'm going to go see what Corey wants because she's rung me like 4 times. All right. I'm out of here, guys. Bye.